All right, we're back. We're back. And since it's such a late night, we're not going to go through the roster or anything. We're just going to go ahead and show you guys what the playoff positions and stuff look like, the playoff bracket. So the Huskies, they lost their first round. Well, they lost being the 1 seed, so they playing against the Bengals. I got to play against the Chiefs. Yo, it's gonna look real good over down the NFC side also. But yeah, let's go ahead and play against the Chiefs. A good friend. And yeah, this should be fun. This should be fun. I know he said he was waiting on me. Alright, let's take a look once again. Who do he have? He have a shutdown corner. Henson. So we got Trapper Henson and Kenneth Walker. Oh, there you go. There you go. We're gonna have some fun, huh? And he hosting a home playoff game. Look at my boy. Doing big things. It's only fitting that I be the one to try to send him home first. It's only right. It's only right. He's the reason why I'm in this league anyway. So isn't it quite fitting that me and him play each other in the playoffs?
Brings us to Chile, but of course sold out.
GHA
Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas
City. I don't know what just happened there. So let's try to resend it. I ain't much gonna put it in the group chat. We'll just go like this. All right, let's try that again.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL
Give him the
playoffs
ball
brings us
first.
to Chile, but of
Give him
course
the
sold
ball
out
first.
Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Give him the ball
Coming up,
first.
it's the final game of
Yeah, let's
Wild
give him the
Card
ball
Weekend,
first.
and
Let's
we've
go.
got a good AFC
Let's start off on
matchup in
defense.
store between the Brooklyn Barons and the Kansas City Chiefs. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
There you go. And he's streaming too. You can catch him on Ed. What is it? Ed Kane 42 at on Twitch. Oh, I kept him on play. Where we at?
Here's Walker
Good
to start
run.
the drive.
Good run.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards
We
on
ain't sweating
first
that right
down.
now.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
I just changed the batteries in this controller. Lil' bro on.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead,
Good
ETN.
run. Good run.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down,
Now we can
14
settle down.
yards.
We gave up
That
two
was good,
first.
tough running right up the
Now
middle.
we
And
can
if the
settle
defense
down.
can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction,
We can
that's
settle
off in
down
the end
now.
result.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Gay.
Oh, come on,
Throw
Carter.
there going to be
Come on,
batted
Carter.
away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Gay looking left side, and he's got him in.
Come on, get
That's
that stop.
Walker. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and
fine.
5.
That might feel
That's-
like a
that's
little bit of
fine.
a lost
That's good. That's
opportunity there
good.
for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down,
Oh, he actually
here's
ran
Walker.
it. Oh. Okay.
And they'll get him down as he's
Okay.
inside the 40.
Get a walk
And
back.
11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting it
Good
to it
run.
early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now I got to throw in some different looks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action. Gay. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Got him, coach.
Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go and give them a
come
shot
on.
early. Took the
Make
ball
that
from the
block.
home team
I
and
should
put
try
them
to
in
set
the
it up
ball.
Because
better.
this crowd, one of the best
That
in the
was good
league,
start.
especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game,
I should
but the
have
key
let
to good
70.
rushing
I
defense
should have
is
tried to
still
set
having
that
your
up a little bit
linebackers
better.
set the edge.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. The slot man in motion right. 2nd down, Jacobs once more.
Come on, make that block, bro.
He'll be taken down right around the
Make that block
after a pickup of only a yard. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
Yeah, what's going on with my controller right now?
He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Yo,
that's not the way you want to start a first pass attempt and a first drop.
I thought he called that one. It was blank with it too. That was a great throw.
Not the way you want to get
He
things
just
started.
dropped
Got to
it.
shake that off and get going.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
I can't believe he dropped that.
And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Yep. I don't know what changes he finna make, but I'm down for it. All right, he ready.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up.
All right,
so
we pushed it back in to the hill.
Begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He too much in control of this game so far.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here.
Oh, come on, somebody.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Somebody, anybody.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Seven Pirates!
Running out of the gun with ETN.
He didn't want to do that.
And
He did not want to do that.
yardage here. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he used his quickness to make a play.
All right, good way to hold on to the ball.
And a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look
Good way to
down
hold
your
on
play
to
sheet
that.
and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he'll send the tight end in motion left. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
All right, we got us a game. So he already came out with that, huh?
This 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well.
Good way to hold on to it.
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
Good way to hold on to it. Good way.
42-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back.
I thought he was going to break off
there. And they move
there.
this all the way down to the 9. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play. Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
We got something out of there.
As he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, Jacobs. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air? I think the possibility exists. And
I know this what he waiting on. I know this what he waiting on.
But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. Got a man
overshot it. He was waiting on it, but he overshot it.
Jahan Dotson from 4 yards out. And the Barons will strike first here, this wild card matchup. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away.
We don't want his playmaker to get it, and he still got to it.
Taken from about the 12.
Ooh, nice cut. And that's why we ain't on this playmaker with it.
Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
All right, let's go defense.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with the first down.
Great run.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads.
Barton.
In college, if you're going to throw the football,
come on, Barton. That was you.
You've actually called that play.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here we go. Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Gay.
Good throw.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So a great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here around one of the playoffs. But Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as
good way to screen it out. No, don't do that. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. What are you doing?
That young man, you don't have quite as much confidence in him.
Yeah, almost cut that one back.
So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
Straight ahead, Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak, and he will have it. Chiefs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much.
That was
3rd and a
too
yard.
easy.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Ready. Crack all 80. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. He'll lose a yard
he
there,
ain't
and it's
pushing
2nd
me
and
off,
11.
though.
They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
In motion, the tight end.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gay Firing
Good
quickly,
throw,
but
good
it's
throw. He stopped the clock
incomplete.
for him.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
18, tight end.
To throw on 3rd down. Gay.
Drop that then.
And he'll be stopped
Why
short
you ain't
of
wanna
the
drop
first
it, bro?
down as they rally to tackle him at about the
Why
28.
you want to drop it, bro?
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
I can't call him
as
back
they'll
to back.
stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll have to deal with a
He won't let me be great,
after the
y'all.
loss.
He will not let me be great.
Now back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So we're at halftime of this AFC wild card matchup. As we'll see,
maybe I was a little bit more aggressive.
Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and me.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So I can't flip it, huh?
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Now
I wanted to flip it so bad.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Good bait. That was a good day.
Second down pass.
I thought he was going to
play
stay
there, but
flat.
it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Yes, sir. We'll take it.
It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw again. Looking left side.
Let's go, Marvin.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Let's go.
Touchdown.
Let's go. I threw that a tad bit too late. But let's go.
12-yard touchdown grab.
I know he mad because he showed diving in the feet.
Kick off of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the try here for the point after.
He almost had.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Probably jumped just a tad bit too early. Let's go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I don't want Worthy to catch
This
the
is
ball.
taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
Okay, we'll take that.
It does, at least a
Minimum
little bit,
gain.
because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Yo, what happened with that?
There he goes left side. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He hit me with something real nice, like, right?
Routine gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that
Let's
carry.
change that
No,
back
not at
around
all.
a
They did a
bit.
really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Gay.
Thank you.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
That better not be a safety.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
No.
Oh, and And this is going to wind up a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that zero on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started,
I
right?
should have threw it away.
Score yourself on defense, give the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game
I ain't
now.
got good field position because he ain't finna go for it. Stay in, though. So close.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown.
I should have called a timeout. I didn't even know what play I picked. I would have never picked that play this
yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score.
Dang.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this is back to a 5-point game.
I should have burned the timeout. That doggone safety.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run.
Why is he trying to hit you like that, man? That is not cool. That is not cool. Why is he trying to do all that?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
All right, here we go.
Turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard.
I can't believe some of these turnovers.
Well, you know that old expression,
but it was
not my
me.
night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To throw on second down. Gay. Quick throw.
Come on,
away,
Percy. Catch that,
well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Looking to throw. Gay.
Ooh,
this is
great throw.
And he'll be
great
down,
throw.
but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Dang, that's a great throw.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Dang.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this third
safety
quarter.
and then.
And they wasted no time right down near the goal line.
But don't do that, though.
Just do what you need to do. Big
that
guys
ain't
going
gonna
up
hit
front. Have the field general, the leader, just
now you
falling
being
behind
greedy.
him.
Now you being greedy.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Great throw.
This is caught. Was he in?
Great
yes.
throw.
2 points. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees it a field goal.
All right, let's go ahead and quiet down this crowd.
Because that's all you care about.
Let's go
Not
ahead
getting
and
beat at this
quiet
stage,
down.
at least give your team a fighting chance.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Let's go ahead and quiet
offense
down.
back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Dang.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC.
17 points
We'll
in the
return
third
with more
quarter.
after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Let's go now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they'll go again with ETN. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that work. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 20.
And he's going to go down. They push him back to the 34. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
He sent the
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll set up a throw. He's got a man.
Let's
That's
go.
caught left sideline. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 33 yards that time.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
They'll go with a keeper, and he'll get in. He's
Let's go.
over for
Good
the
way to
touchdown.
answer back. Good way to answer back.
A great play there. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Barons have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. The extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Catch it, bruh. Catch it. Stay in.
Well, not
He
one you
wanted
see
to
often
stay
there as he
in.
fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Gay. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Good stuff.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown.
Yeah,
and
he
you
tried to hit me with it again.
This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Here we go. Start.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Yeah,
And he
hold
is
them
met
up.
at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Get it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Let's go.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he puts his head
So
down
close.
and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
That's so whack.
And a
That
pretty
better
good
not be
burst
no
there, so get this
holding.
across midfield and down to the 46.
Oh.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Ah, I took too long to throw it.
Noah Hufanga. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game,
we just got to get it back.
I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there.
Pop that off on the left side.
Spot with that interception.
Baron Browning, the one who brought him down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. ETN up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw.
Oh, why you just ain't catch it?
Incomplete. As a defensive back,
why
you have some weapons at your
catch
disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
That's it. That's all he had to do is catch it.
Here we go, here we go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep
okay.
the drive.
He could have caught that one too, but we'll
take
that.
And we'll go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man.
Great
It's his tight end. That's complete. And it's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Well,
I don't know what happened in that 3rd quarter.
To get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
But great game here. Dang, man. More plays. You probably could. You would have pulled this one off. But it was just some mental mistakes. First, I should have threw it away instead of taking that safety. Second, I should have figured out the play that I was running. Well, hold on. Let's see the stats first. 274. Yeah, he was toting the rock too. Look at him. Dang, we had 3 turnovers. He had 4. It was a real even game. Because of turnovers, 13, 3. That fumble hurt. We didn't really do too much throwing the ball. Marvin Harrison. With a drop. Was there anything highlight worthy? You know, like, all right, so let's see the first interception. Yeah, that was just straight undercut it. Nice pass. All right, touchdown pass to Jahan. Okay, yeah. This one he overplayed it. Just like the only bright spot, huh? Yo, he just beat my left guard bad. I don't know what route that was or what play that was, but he got me good with that one. This interception. And then this hurt too. Cause that's all I seen. I just seen his man on mine. And I just figured he'll be open, but I should have just threw it away. But that was great defense by him. Then he caught me slipping right here because I just was calling plays. I don't even know what play it was until afterwards. No excuse though, he got me. And then this one, which is me on my own. Yeah, he played that excellent. And got a touchdown. And this one, I just got to be a little bit better. Because I seen he was taking my underneath route. And then 43 was going towards 7. I threw it, but I guess when I tried to time it, it threw it off, and then I couldn't do nothing after that. Hold on, how did I get back? Okay, got interception. Info, took one back. Yeah. That was a great throw to Gibbs. I know he probably was mad about the undercut, but if he would have looked at 12, 12 was gone. But that was a great undercut. Yep. That's all the highlights. So it look like we'll be moving on. Like we will be moving on. Let's see what this, who we think we will be playing against. All right, so the number 1 seed will play the lowest seed. So if the Huskies beat It's the I think the Bengals is a person. Let's see if the Bengals a person. Yep. All right, so that's a user game. So if the Huskies beats the Bengals, they will play probably, what's this team name again? We'll just call them San Diego. And but if the Huskies lose, then I will be playing San Diego. We're just gonna call them San Diego. I can't remember what that team name is besides Aftershock. So yeah, either we'll be playing against the Black Knights or the Aftershocks. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow. So until next time, be gone.